She said, oh, ready to ride. Yeah, 'cause once you get inside, you can't change your mind. Don't mean to sound impatient, but you gotta promise, baby. Everybody, this is Dark Blade X Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. What's good? As you guys see from the title of the video, this is the feat known as one hand and one foot tied behind your back. To get this feat, I'll show you what to do and what not to do. But first, let me show you where the actual items of the floor are, which you will need to know where there are. Alright, so in this video, you might as well remember this clip. This is us going to the pool of left. This is where the foot is at. Now, the basic rule of thumb, this is for at any CR. So first you have to not do certain things and then beat the boss to get this feat. Now this goes for any CR. If you're at this level, this is a room that you pretty much just want to just pass through, avoid it, don't do anything in there. Alright? Now, going through this room, you're probably going to get attacked by ads, and it's probably going to get kind of hectic. If you have to kill ads, fine, but if you want a foolproof way of making sure that you do not avoid this feat, here's how. There's many ways of making sure you get this feat. You can actually make all the items appear, but just don't pick them up. Or you can just avoid rooms. Alright, so let me tell you what you need to do and avoid. Alright, this next room up here, as I said, is the pool of left. For the items to appear, you have to do this. Pull them to the pool, kill them while they're in the pool. And the item shows up. If you pick up the item, you void the feat. However, a guaranteed way of making sure this never happens is to kill all the ads away from the pool. Don't pull them to the pool, just kill them away. That way, this item never even shows up and no one tries to get it. Because chances are, if there's something to get, somebody's going to pick it up. I mean, that's just how the game goes. It's going to be like, hey, someone left this, let me pick this up. That's just how it is. So, try to avoid this room. Now let's skip ahead to a different video where we actually get the feat in. Alright, so I showed the last clip because, well, this was back when you could only save 15 minutes of gameplay. So, the beginning half was cut out, but I wanted to at least show you guys where that one thing's at. Okay, so as you can see in this clip, we've made it all the way here, cleared everything out. Almost. Almost. We skipped every room almost. So now we have to go, yeah, he's coming from the top, so we need to get out of here ASAP. Someone's staying in there, they're about to get ate. Anywho, now this is the next room you need to avoid. Now you only need to just not do mechanics in this room and you get the feat. However, if you do the mechanics, definitely do not pick up anything. At all. At all. Alright. So now you're just playing it normally until you get to those rooms I told you about. You guys know the first room was the pool of loft. The next room is the torment room. Alright. So until then, you're just surviving. So your best bet at CR level is to have one tank, maybe two healers, one troll, and DPSs. If you want two tanks, go ahead. If you want two trolls, go ahead. I suggest having two healers just because there's a lot of stuff that can happen.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Alright. Now this room we're going into is tricky. This does not void defeat whatsoever. However, to get defeat, you must beat Cerberus. So let me explain everything. How you're going to beat this room is you're actually going to stand around the room and not ever go into the center. That goes for all roles. Tank, troll, healer, DPSs, everything. Remember, you are at CR level. At least that's how I'm explaining this feat. If you're higher level, you know what to do. Don't worry. Anyway, at CR level, you're going to stand around the edges of the room. You will not leave the walls. What's going to happen is, as a tank, you're not going to do a damn thing. You're just going to sit in there and chill. If you want, go get you something to drink while everyone's fighting. Basically. What's going to happen is the troll is going to stun all the ads that pop up, and DPSs are going to attack from the wall. If you don't have a ranged attack, I guess you're just gonna just sit there too and not do anything, because there's under no circumstances should you ever be going up to an enemy. So if your loadout's all melee, you're not doing anything. Just sit chill. If everybody in your group is melee, then I guess you're gonna have a really, really long fight, because you're gonna have to range. If that means your weapon, then that means your weapon. So get ready for a long fight, because death is only going to happen if you go in close. Absolutely guaranteed. Guaranteed. So fight from the wall, no matter what. If that means you're going to have to just, tap range button or whatever, and that's how all the DPSs as, because they're all melee version, then you're going to be there that long. Sorry, there's no other way around this. Going in the center means you may aggro the Forge Spirit. Aggroing the Forge Spirit means he's going to send in a buttload of ads. Those ads will wipe you instantly at 2Q NCR. Alright, so like when this came out, the top CR was 116. Okay? 116. So if you're that or lower, yeah, you're going to die instantly if those ads come out. Yeah, instantly. Do not go in the center. Matter of fact, just chill. Cruise around the center. Relax. Relax. Alright, so in this video, we're waiting for the crew to come back. You know something of what we've done so far? So, 12 minutes raid. This is really like a 10-minute raid, but at low CR, it's not that. That's not the case. At low CR, you might as well think that this is like a 30-minute raid. Minutes or an hour, depending on your group. I don't think anything over that, though. Only time it ever goes over that is if you're going for feats. Okay, so, once again, everybody goes inside. Everyone hugs around the walls. The troll stuns the ads. Everybody attacks from a distance. Everybody. No matter of fact, even the tank can get in on all that. Just use your distance moves. If you don't have any distance moves, use your weapons ranges. Right, yeah, this love tap turns out to be a little bit too much for the group. Now keep in mind that we are above that CR. Alright. That 116. Alright, so I went in, walked away, and then everybody got close to the Forge Spirit. You're not supposed to do that no matter who you are. And that's why ads kept pouring in, why people kept getting wiped. Now, the ads aren't that strong, don't get me wrong. However, they have a stun beam that stuns you and takes your health while you're stunned, and it is OP as hell. It is OP. Unless you have some type of large healing mechanic, it will kill you. So, yeah, you're dead. Because you can't do anything when it stuns you. You can't press anything. So you gotta have something, like, on beforehand. You're pretty much just wiped. That's it. It's game over. Just like you see in this video. So like I said, avoid the center. Avoid the center. Alright, you guys just got done seeing what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do, so next time you go in there, you'll see how it all works when you actually do what you're supposed to be doing. However, first, let me show you the next room that you actually need to probably avoid. Now, once again, it doesn't matter if you do the mechanics in this room or not, you just can't pick up the items. So, it's up to you. You might want to just pass through it. And I do really mean that, pass through it. Best bet, just avoid this room. Don't kill everything if you want to. Avoid the room.
Oh, ceasefire, that's cool.
Alright, this is the Torment room. Right here. Torment chamber. Whatever. In this room, you're not going to do a thing. Okay, you see how there's a brick on the ground? It wants you to pick it up? Don't pick it up. Don't pick up anything. Alright, we're going for feats. So you need to guarantee yourself of defeat. The best way to absolutely guarantee yourself defeat is to actually kill all the ads and move on. That's right, kill all the ads. Don't touch a thing afterwards. Do not touch a thing afterwards. Just kill all the ads. Alright, see how there's only one brick left in the room? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Move on. Do not pick it up. That will absolutely guarantee you the feat. Now, if by chance anybody touches that brick and you actually do the mechanics of the room, for God's sakes, do not pick up the item of lore that shows up. Do not. Do not. You may still be able to get the feat if the item shows up, but you will absolutely not get the feat once those items of lore that you must not pick up are picked up. So that goes for the Pool of Loth and for the Torment Chamber. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're back at the Furnace Room. This is the Redemption. Since it's not glitched this time, we can just walk in and activate the room. No one has to walk up to the Forge Spirit to activate it. Unlike last time, I walked up to the Forge Spirit, but we actually didn't say, hey, I'll walk up, or this person walks up, or that person walk up. So, besides myself, several people walked up, and then we just stood there. And that's what brought in all those extra ads and killed us. This time, we don't have to do a thing, just our presence alone activates the room, so we can actually stand along the sides of the room and do what we're supposed to do. As I said earlier, the tank just chills, doesn't do anything. The troll stuns all the ads so they can't attack and doesn't kill anybody, and then the group just kills the ads. After a while, the Forge Master comes out. That's when everybody leaves the wall. And as soon as the Forge Master comes into the room, look for that red skull, because that lets you know that you need to be moving. Alright, if you see a red skull pop up above his head, what you need to do is hold the block button and roll. Hold the block button and roll. Hold the block button and roll. Okay, in a couple of seconds, you're actually going to see, yep, there it is, the Forge Master has arrived. Alright, he's going to have a red skull pop up above his head, and then those spinning hammers. Do not rely on your healer for those spinning hammers. Alright, they hit a lot, especially if you're in here at QNCR, 116 or lower. Do not rely on your healer to heal Drew that. You want to hold block and roll out the way. Hold block and roll out the way. Right? See, red skull. And there's the hammers. Roll out the way, don't just stand there. Now, eventually, as you see right there, fanatical smiths have been summoned into the room. Have your tank pull all of them together, and then just have your DPSs just kill the tanks. Kill the smiths, and then kill the master. Alright? Now, depending on your group, that may happen more than once, but just keep burning, have your tank pull everything, and just have the group burn as needed. Also, have your troll ready to stun. And you will beat this room. Alright, now this room is absolutely necessary, so if you want to skip rooms, there's a couple rooms you can and must not skip. The judge's room, you need the weapon to defeat Cerberus, and this room gives you the key so that you can open the chest that unlocks the cloak, which you need at Cerberus. So those are rooms that you must not and cannot skip. Things are done a little bit out of order, but as of right now, all we need to do now is just fight the last boss. Alright, so once again, just to go back over stuff, the Pool of Loth area and the Torment Chamber. Those are areas you should just completely avoid. If you have to go through them, but do not do any mechanics. Kill ads and move on. Alright, kill ads, move on. Do not do any mechanics. In this pool area, kill them away from the pool. If the tank's going to pull, tell them to pull away from the pool. Pull to any area outside of the water and kill all the ads there. Now this really just goes with the palace guards. Nothing else matters. In this room, kill all the ads. Do not pick up a boulder at all, ever. Don't even touch it. That's to guarantee get it. In this room, remember to just stay around the sides of the room and attack until the Forge Master comes up. Now, this room right here is used for the weapon. So there's a shade. You must use the weapon on the shade to damage it. If you do not do that, you cannot damage the shade. The judges will give you the first weapon. Once you defeat the shade, the judges will give you the weapon to fight Cerberus. You must have that. And the Forge Master will give you the key to unlock the chest in here, giving you the cloak. Alright, so now we're at Cerberus. Now we have the key that unlocks the chest, and now there is a chest. Usually you want to have the tank pick it up, but anyone can pick it up. Now the reason that you need the cloak is because the cloak defends you. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it, but Cerberus would hit a lot harder if you didn't have that cloak. On top of that, you would be debuffed so much to the point where that debuff would probably actually kill you itself if Cerberus doesn't do it. You need that cloak. Alright, the cloak is working if you have that brown stuff like aura on you. You need to be inside the dome. If you're not, then you won't see the brown thing on you, and you need that brown on you. Alright, so to beat this room, because remember you only get the feat once you actually complete it, have the tank pull Cerberus to a corner of the room. You're going to want to keep using that pull about every 5 to 8 seconds. Actually, every 6 to 8 seconds. But you know what? Just to be safe, why don't you go for 5? Alright, what that's going to do is that's going to keep Cerberus on you instead of roaming around the room. This works better if you use your taunt instead of your pull power. Yes, that's right, that's how OP your taunt is. This works better on a taunt instead of a pull power. So yeah, every 5 or 6 seconds, use your taunt. This will keep him in the corner and away from your group. Right? And your group can just make it. Now the rest of the group's going to hang back because you're going to be on the lookout for fireballs. Those fireballs at low CR will wipe you. When you see a fireball coming towards you, run out the way. Remember, if you're going for this feat, no one has the feat to put out the fireballs, which means it's just going to burn the ground for a while. And you want to be able to roll out the way and make sure that you're not in it. So, just in case you see it coming at you, roll out the way and run. Now, for anybody that's in front of the dog once he dies, as you just saw, he gets back up for a one-shot. You kill him, he wakes back up, does a one-shot, then he faints again and leaves. Make sure you're not in front of him when he drops. Alright, and there it is. One hand and one foot tied behind your back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Darkblade XX at Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Thanks for watching.